Hey, Ben here, aka Benny Boy. I'm actually a Crucial team member here. I work technical support. Probably talked to me a few times if you've ever called in, but on the side, I have lots of hobbies. One of them including building stuff like this. I am a PC modder, modder by trade. Essentially, think of Pimp Your Ride, but for a computer. That's what I do. Here's a project here I've been working on for a little while on something I kind of dreamed up on the side, but essentially wanted to have a beating heart or heart inside a PC, make it look like the computer's built around the heart and that heart is actually powering it. So this is a system I kind of dreamed up and I built 100% from scratch. You're seeing the frame, the wood, the plexiglass, the heart even itself, I all built it by myself. My friends here at Crucial wanted to hook me up and kind of help me out in this build, so they sponsored it and got me some nice smoking fast MX200s. I got an array right now, and I got some tracers back there blinking away, looking pretty cool. But you know, rest of this build I really did by myself. The frame I custom welded, powder coated in my kitchen oven, and everything I did here was out of my garage. I cut the wood, I bent the plexiglass, did the lighting, and especially the heart. You know, major focal point was easily the most difficult part of this build, and it probably took me a couple months just to make the heart. Fabrication was only about 2 weeks for the whole system, but the heart itself, I had to basically make a mold sculpture of a heart, and then I did a silicone cast. This is using 2-part silicone, and basically made a mold of it. It had to be hollow, and I had to paint it, and I had to make it look like a real heart, and it had to be able to flex, essentially, as it beats in and out. So we have our rigid line, basically a liquid cooling setup I have on here with EK blocks and whatnot, all in a micro ITX build. I wanted this build to be nice and small and compact, really good for LAN parties like PDXLAN party, which I just went to this weekend. Lots of fun, great modders there. Yeah, this is all liquid cool, and I actually have a radiator up front with my 2 120mm fans. And basically, I have a whole loop system with a pump underneath here. It's all hidden. That's basically, you know, driving the liquid up through the heart, into the graphics card, and then through the CPU. I got a nice little i5 in here, which I can easily overclock to 5 gigahertz or more if I want to with this setup. Got my 970 GTX, which just runs great. It doesn't use a lot of power. This whole build runs at around 400 watts, so my 450 watt power supply is just great to run it. But yeah, with my terabyte drives in here, I have plenty of space for all my games, which just loads so fast, especially in a RAID array on these MX200s. And also, I really like the cool thing about this, you got the Wi-Fi attachments from the MSI board, so I don't even need to hook up to the LAN. I can just connect wireless and I'm good to rock and ready to game. But yeah, basically the whole build was built from scratch. You know, I did some custom wood paneling with oak that I stained and varnished. Made the grill up front, you know, of course the frame I powder coated and welded myself. The acrylic I bought and cut with myself, you know, no CNC machines, no high, you know, fancy laser cutters or anything. This is all just basic tools and whatnot. And I really do like to do it. It's lots of fun, and it doesn't take a lot of money or a lot of tools necessary to get started up the modding. So it's a pretty fun hobby, and I hope you kind of enjoy it. If you have any questions, you're more than free to ask.